Hello, welcome back. Today is gonna be. Sorry, my driver is like hella tight. Anyway, today is gonna be a back day. I'm gonna love back day. But today is gonna be an interesting back day, right? I'll tell you why as soon as I get out of this freaking junction. Today, I'm off to go pick up a friend. Which is actually really weird. Whether or not he's gonna be in the video, I don't know. I haven't been to the gym with this guy in a fucking while, I'll tell you that much. So, yeah, it's definitely going to be an interesting gym session today. I don't know how it's all going to work. Obviously, I'm recording a back day. I don't know what he's training. I should probably discuss this sort of stuff with him. But, you know, we'll see. So, as for today's topic of conversation, I'd like to sort of delve into the mindset behind goal physiques, because oftentimes people's goal physique or end goal will change, and I want to discuss why is that, right? Why does that happen? Because everybody all starts out with sort of an idea in mind of what they want to get from the gym. Now, what that idea is, that's a different story. Like for some, it could be, I just want to lose some weight. For others, I want to get some abs. For some people, like myself, it's sort of like, I just want to look good, I want to feel good. You know the drill. And then people have all these different reasons for starting the gym and sort of like where their goal physique lies, right? Some people just want a basic sort of look like they do a little bit of working out sort of build. They don't want to go over the top. I will say one thing, it's almost impossible to go over the top naturally anyway. I mean, how many natural lifters do you know that look over the top, right? Anyway, why do people's goal physiques change? That's the main topic for today. And I think it all starts to derive sort of from knowledge in a way. Because when you start out, at least when I started out, I don't know about you guys, when I started out, I had no freaking idea what I was doing, right? Eventually, we all sort of slowly gain knowledge, sort of in terms of how we do things, how we want to look, where the best aspects to improve are. Like, for example, when you start out, you might not be too worried about getting freaking a bigger chest, right? Because people tend to just go for the abs or the arms, right? Like, I want a set of abs, or I want some big ass biceps, right? But over time, you'll slowly sort of gain the knowledge of what does a good physique actually look like. Now, don't get me wrong, a good physique is incredibly subjective, right? Because one person's ideal physique is not going to be the same as person B's, for example. Like, someone might like the idea of having a physique like Ronnie Coleman or Jay Cutler, sort of mass monsters, fucking absolute beasts, right? And another person might want something. Oh, I'm gonna turn these freaking sensors off, bro. I got too close to the car in front of me. Anyway, another person might want something more like, I don't know, Jesse James West, or I don't know, something along those lines where they're not absolutely fucking huge. They look like they work out. They've got great physiques, right? And maybe another person might be like, oh, I want something like Arnold, where he's not an absolute fucking mass monster. Don't get me wrong, he was absolutely huge, but he's also I don't know, he's just not in the same sort of size category as someone like Ronnie, for example. The vast majority of changes come to do with experience and knowledge that you gain throughout working out. You start to pick up on those little things that maybe you wouldn't have picked up on before, like where does your chest insert, or do your shoulders feel proportionate to the rest of you, or do you look like you have chicken legs, for example. And eventually those sort of things will shape and mold the idea that you have in your mind as the ideal physique. So the more you train, the more sort of pinpoints you begin to gain, you know where to look. You know what to do like to change it. You know how to change it. And then you know how to do this next thing and that next thing. So over time, people's physiques generally, like their idea of a great physique, generally tends to change. I mean, when you start the gym, you might be there for the goal of becoming more cardio based. Like I know I certainly was. I started officially training when I joined a Muay Thai freaking training sort of gym, and they often, like, that was mainly to do with building up my cardio and all that sort of jazz. So I know my idea of getting a great physique has changed over time. I used to want something like Bruce Lee, where he was quite lean, athletic. And then slowly I decided, you know what, I kind of want to get a bit bigger. I want to get some more mass on me. And then slowly, I've come to the conclusion that I want something both sculpted and impressive, right? Now, that's going to take me a long fucking time to get there, but I'm willing to put in that work and freaking, you know, do what I need to do to get there. But yeah, I think overall, why do people's goal physiques change? It's because they become more wise, so to speak. They become more knowledgeable on what is the best thing for them and what they want to do. And people's interests change. Like, I never used to be interested in bodybuilding. I mean, hell, if you asked me what a bodybuilder was, I'd be like, what the fuck is that? Right? But now I'm sort of dipping my toes into it. I quite enjoy it. Yeah, it's more to do with just as people go through their lives, they tend to gain those experiences. You know, how one year you might like one food, and then the next time you try that food, you're kind of like, meh, I don't really like that very much, you know? So it's all really to do with person to person and whatnot. And yeah. Anyway, I'm almost at my friend's house. I'm going to be picking him up, obviously. I mentioned that just a minute ago. So yeah, I will see you guys in there, probably for some lat pull downs more than likely. So yeah, I'll see you in there. So, first exercise of the day. I'm not usually a fan of this machine, but my friend insisted. He said, you should try it, bro, you should try it. So we'll give it a go. So today was actually supposed to be a back day, but like on the journey here, we decided to freaking change that shit. Anyway, I need to increase the weight a little bit. Let's do this. Probably my last set on this one. Then we'll move over to, I don't know, probably some freaking biceps or some shit. Anyway. One second. moved over to biceps now. I just did that quick warm-up set. Probably go up to, let's see, 27.5s for the main set. Let's give it a go. All right, next set, drop down to the 25s this time. Oh, I got sweat in my eye. Moving on to some tricep push-downs now. The OGs. Here we go. Freaking drop set this time. Let's go. Superset almost. Let's freaking go. Trying out a new one. Maybe if I stand a bit forward. Might need to increase the weight a little bit. Here we go. Some freaking dumbbell overhead. Tricep extensions, English. Not done much talk in this video. That's because I've been freaking talking to this guy over here. You can't see him, but he's there. He's watching. He's licking his lips now. Anyway. Next freaking set, I'll probably increase the weight a little bit actually. We'll go to the 15s instead. Oh. Again, I'll probably talk a little bit more once I'm back in the car. So yeah, let's get into this. Do you think you could like give me some assisted reps? The camera is rolling. Like it's already rolling. Is that okay? Okay. Okay, puppy. Okay.
Up. 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 Come on, one more. Push. Push.
Last set with some freaking preacher calls. And then we'll probably move over to some posing. Now this gym that I'm at doesn't actually have a posing room. So I'm sort of stuck here, having to freaking do it. I think I'll go over to the mirrors over there because you can adjust the lights and shit. So yeah, let's freaking do this set and we'll move on. See, something I really like about this gym is lights is directly above you. You can also turn the lights down ever so slightly, so you sort of get that. Look at that. That shit's freaking freaky, bro. Lighting really does play a role. Let me try it from this side. Let's go. time to take the shirt off. Then we can test out some more vacuums and shit. Here we go. I'll tell you, one of my favourite things after an arm day specifically is that sort of, you can't touch your shoulder straight after it, which is absolutely fucking amazing. Whew. Anyway, I'll see you guys in the freaking car. Hello. Holy, I'm freaking sweating like crazy right now, bro. I got both lights on, you can barely freaking see me. Let's freaking reposition this shit. Anyway, we are post arm day. I know we were supposed to do a freaking back day today, actually. I mentioned that in the freaking car talk before. But I picked this guy up, and he's like, oh, what are you training today? And I'm like, oh, back. And he's like, do you want to do arms? I was like, yeah, why not? So yeah, we did a freaking arm day. There wasn't much talking in the gym. There was a little bit here and there, but I was mostly just chatting to him in between sets, and that's why. Maybe next time I'll freaking, like if I'm with someone, I've got a second microphone in this thing. Let me, what the hell is that? Oh shit. I've got a second mic here, which I can freaking attach to somebody, and we can go from there, and I can probably record our little conversations we have in between. Anyway, overall, that was a freaking great pump. I'll be posting the freaking daily Instagram freaking pump check shortly, maybe after I drop this guy off, as I'm editing the actual video itself, which will go live by 4 o'clock. I don't know what you call it, GMT? Is that what it's called? I don't fucking know. English time? I don't know. But yeah, I'll definitely be uploading that tonight after I edit it. Stay up a little bit. Again, I don't have work for a week, so shit's crazy. I'm just waiting for him to finish his cardio. I should be in there doing my freaking cardio as well, but I'm not. And yeah, like, don't get me wrong, I think freaking doing cardio is amazing. This might be him coming out as we speak. It is. I can see him with his freaking cap on, his hair poking out the sides. Anyway, I'll speak to you guys in a minute. Just drop this guy off home.